Hello everyone. So I'm making a video because last week I visited Kuala Lumpur, and on the 17th of April around 4:45 I took a grab from Thean Hou Temple back to Bukit Bintang. And unfortunately there was a very heavy storm, and I managed to leave my phone behind me in the car. So long story short, we're driving along, my battery was dying. I put my phone on flight mode. Big mistake, right? Then I said to the driver, "Oh, do you have a charger?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I have a charger, no problem." So he gives me the cable, it stretches to the back seat. And so I plug in my phone and then I stick my phone in the pocket at the back of the chair. Anyway, we're talking. He's a really nice guy, no problem. And then, of course, the storm opens up and we're talking about the rain, and I have my GoPro. So I'm kind of taking a few videos of the rain, which you'll see, I'll include them. Um, and we were just talking a little bit. He's a nice guy. So you might see him from the side, and you might see the inside of the car, which could be helpful. Because when we got back to Bukit Bintang, the area is like an intersection, so he can't really stop there for long. So thinking that, and with the rain, I decided to jump out really quick. I grab my bags and then I run to the door of the accommodation that I'm staying at. And so then I'm standing there and I'm about to take a video of the rain, and then I realize, oh shit, I just left my phone behind me. And there's actually a short video of that as well. Anyway, so I get back to the accommodation and I'm talking to the staff, and they're super helpful. They're super nice. They're like, "Can you ring your phone?" I'm like, it's on flight mode. Can you get into your Grab account? Oh, well, I don't have another device. They let me use their laptop. I'm trying to connect to everything. Of course, there's two-step verification on everything, so I can't get into anything. I'm calling my family back home to see if they can verify something on my computers back home. No luck. And so in the end, my family were suggesting just go to the police station. I'm like, okay, well, I have the serial number. I'll go to the police station, give them the IMEI number, and explain what happened. And of course, they're kind of like, oh, you don't have the driver information. I'm like, well, I can't get into the app. And so they take my statement, they send me to speak to a sergeant, and then the sergeant is kind of like, yeah, we'll look into it, but it might take a while. And they were very nice, but at the same time, I do feel like they were sort of basically telling me like, you're shit out of luck. But I explained the car that I thought it was. I thought it was a grey Perodua. Looking back at the video footage, it might not be a Perodua. It could have been a Honda. I'm not certain. But just now, I managed to recover my Google account and I managed to get back into the Grab. So I can see the driver's name, which is Lim Chee Pang. And I can see the booking information. And I can see a picture of the driver. So basically, I'm putting out this video hoping that somebody might know the driver and somebody might be able to contact him, because my phone was connected to his charger in the back seat of his car and it was tucked into the pocket. So the likelihood of someone taking it, I think, is a little low. I don't think he would have intentionally taken it because he was a very nice guy and a very honest guy. My assumption is that either he hasn't found it yet or I don't know. But I've been contacting Grab and they've said they'll look into it. I've been trying to get back in touch with the police, but the police station number they gave me was dialing to a random woman. So I went to Dang Wangi police station and I was actually there 3 times. First to file the report. Secondly, I went back to get the police report because I went back to Thean Hou Temple, spoke to the security guard and asked him if he could check the security footage to get the plate number. He said no. He said, if you have a police report. I said, okay, I'll get a copy of the police report. And then he said, oh, you have to bring it back on Monday because no one's here to do it at the weekend. Something like that. Basically, he was telling me to fuck off, right? So I have a copy of the police report. And now I have the driver's name. I have video footage inside the car. It was a really simple error, but it's led to a lot of problems because now I've lost all the contact information for people who I know in Japan. I can't access my banking, my line, my WhatsApp, everything is like gone. And because I'm living in Japan, it's really challenging for me to get all these accounts back. So I do have my Japanese number, which I've recovered because I managed to get a SIM card, and thankfully that's what got me into my Google account in the end. But basically, I'm going to put up the videos of inside the car. I'm going to put the picture of the driver up and some information about the ride. And I really hope that somebody recognizes him and might be able to help contact the driver, because Grab have basically gone silent and I can't get in touch with the police, and I'm really, really desperate to get this phone back. So if anybody knows him, if anybody can put me in touch with him, please send him this video. April 17th, 4:45 at Thean Hou Temple. And then we went to Bukit Bintang. It was a 23-minute ride or something like that, around 23 minutes. So yeah, if it's possible, please reach out to him. Please let him know that I'm looking for the phone. For all I know, it might still be in the pocket of the car. Grab did tell me they suspended the account of the driver until he replied, but then I haven't heard anything from them since. It's possible he took a vacation. I don't know. But I don't think he was the type of person that's going to steal it, right? In my experience in Malaysia, everybody was so kind and so nice. And every driver I spoke to after that was so willing to help. They were trying to call the center for me. They were telling me where I can contact certain parts of the Grab company. Like, you know, you should try the lost and found. You should try the lost phone center. Oh, like the items will go here. And they're all saying like, nah, like Malaysian drivers, we're not going to take it. We're not like that. So all super helpful. And a lot of people said you can get it back. So really, this is kind of my last roll of the dice, let's say. So fingers crossed, huh? All right. Thank you all very much. Oh, yeah. So it's perfect. Yeah. I get you. Yes, exactly beside. Yeah.